Hello everyone, welcome to Tennis Fan Video. Filipino tennis ace Alexandra Alex EALA's campaign at the WTA 1000 Italian Open in Rome is not yet over. Shown the singles exit doors after a 4-6, 3-6 third-round loss to Elena Rybakina Sunday night, EALA joined forces with American Hailey Baptiste in the doubles competition. At the top of the draw's alternate list, EALA and Baptiste replaced the duo of Elisabetta Cacciaretto and Leylah Fernandez. The Italian-Canadian pair withdrew last minute. EALA and Baptiste faces the number 2 seed Czech-American pair of Katerina Siniakova and Taylor Townsend in the first round on Tuesday. Siniakova and Townsend are the number 1 and number 2 ranked doubles players, respectively. On the other hand, EALA is number 88 career high, while Baptiste is number 129. Teaming up with Turkish Zeynep Sönmez, EALA faced Siniakova and Townsend at the Madrid Open doubles round of 16 a little more than 2 weeks ago. EALA and Sönmez fell to the eventual champions, 1-6, 5-7. Meanwhile, EALA teams up with Baptiste, who defeated her at the Indian Wells doubles round of 32, 2-6, 2-6, last March. EALA was with Iva Jovic and Baptiste with Ostapenko. In their singles head-to-head, world number 42 EALA holds a 2-0 record against number 25 Baptiste. EALA joins forces with Baptiste at Italian Open doubles. A new partnership sparks excitement in Rome. The red clay of Rome has always been a stage where tennis stories are written with intensity, drama, and unexpected turns. At the prestigious Italian Open, where champions are tested and rising stars are forged, a fresh partnership has captured attention across the tennis world. Alex EALA of the Philippines joining forces with American player Hailey Baptiste in the women's doubles draw. What began as a strategic pairing quickly transformed into one of the most intriguing storylines of the tournament. Two young, fearless competitors from different corners of the tennis map, united by ambition, energy, and an unspoken belief that something special could emerge on the Roman clay. A partnership no one saw coming. When the official doubles draw was released, fans were quick to notice the unexpected duo. EALA, the teenage sensation from Manila known for her sharp left-handed angles and calm court presence, and Baptiste, the powerful American hitter with explosive ground strokes and natural athleticism, had never been a regular team on tour. Yet sometimes in tennis, chemistry is discovered rather than built over years. Their decision to team up was born out of opportunity and curiosity. Both players were navigating packed schedules, singles ambitions, and the constant search for rhythm on clay. With limited established partners available in Rome, they agreed to combine strengths and take on the challenge together. "I think it just made sense," Baptiste said before their opening match. "We both like to compete, we both like aggressive tennis, and we both wanted to make a deep run here." EALA echoed this sentiment with her trademark quiet confidence. "It's exciting. New partner, new energy. I think we can surprise people." First impressions on the clay. The first time they stepped onto court 12 for practice, the contrast in styles was immediately visible, but so was the potential connection. Baptiste unleashed heavy baseline drives that echoed off the terracotta surface, while EALA moved with fluid precision, anticipating angles and redirecting pace with finesse. At first, there were small adjustments, timing issues, communication gaps, unfamiliar patterns, but within an hour, something began to click. EALA's court intelligence complemented Baptiste's raw power. Baptiste's aggressive returns created opportunities for EALA to finish points at the net. Slowly, the rhythm emerged. Their coach for the week, observing from the sidelines, simply nodded after a long rally and said, "This can work. If you trust each other." That word, trust, would become the foundation of their Rome journey. Opening round statement. Their first round match was not expected to be easy. Facing a seasoned doubles team with established chemistry, EALA and Baptiste entered as underdogs in paper but not in spirit. From the first set, they brought intensity. Baptiste dictated from the baseline, hammering returns deep and forcing errors. EALA, alert at the net, intercepted sharp volleys and angled winners that drew applause from the Roman crowd. There were moments of miscommunication, split-second hesitations, cross signals, but they recovered quickly. Each time one player faltered, the other lifted. The breakthrough came in the second set when EALA produced a stunning reflex volley at 4-4, breaking serve in a pivotal game. Baptiste followed with a confident hold, sealing the match. When the final point ended, the two met at the net with smiles that reflected both relief and excitement. "Not bad for a first run," Baptiste said. EALA simply nodded, already thinking ahead. "We can be better." Growing chemistry under pressure. As the tournament progressed, their partnership began to evolve rapidly. Rome's clay courts, demanding patience and tactical discipline, forced them to adapt quickly. Baptiste learned to trust EALA's instincts at the net. EALA adjusted to Baptiste's unpredictable shot-making, learning when to expect sudden changes in direction or pace. Between matches, they spent time reviewing points together, something unusual for a newly formed duo. Instead of relying solely on coaches, they discussed positioning, return strategies, and serve placement. "We talk a lot," EALA explained. "Even small things, like where she feels comfortable standing or what she sees from the baseline. It helps." Baptiste added with a laugh, "She's actually very serious. I had to step up my focus." Their contrasting personalities, Baptiste's expressive energy and EALA's composed intensity, created balance. On court, it translated into adaptability. Off court, it built mutual respect. The quarter-final breakthrough. The biggest test came in the quarterfinals against a higher-seeded pair known for their coordination and experience on clay. Many expected the young duo's run to end there. But Rome had different plans. The match was a roller coaster of momentum shifts. The first set saw EALA and Baptiste struggle with consistency, dropping it after a series of unforced errors. But instead of collapsing, they recalibrated. Baptiste began stepping inside the baseline on returns, cutting angles early. EALA adjusted her positioning at the net, anticipating sharper interceptions. The tactical shift worked immediately. They took the second set in commanding fashion, with EALA delivering a crucial overhead smash that ignited the crowd. The final set became a battle of nerves. At 5-5, 30-40 on the opponent's serve, Baptiste produced a fearless return winner down the line, one of the shots of the match. EALA followed it up with a clean volley finish. Game, set, match. They had reached the semifinals. A partnership capturing attention. By now, whispers around the Italian Open had turned into full conversations. Commentators highlighted their chemistry. Fans began gathering early for their matches. Social media buzzed with clips of EALA's touch and Baptiste's power, combining into something unexpectedly cohesive. Analysts noted how quickly they had developed tactical awareness. Some even suggested that, despite being a temporary pairing, they were playing like a long-term doubles team. But both players remained grounded. "We're just taking it match by match," EALA said. "It's nice to win, but we're still learning." Baptiste was slightly more expressive. "Honestly, it's fun. We're figuring it out as we go. That's the best part." The semi-final challenge. Their semi-final match brought the toughest test yet, an experienced duo with Grand Slam pedigree. The atmosphere inside the Rome Stadium intensified as fans filled the stands, expecting a showcase of tactical doubles tennis. The match stretched into a battle of endurance and strategy. Long rallies, sharp net exchanges, and relentless pressure defined every game. EALA's anticipation at the net saved multiple breakpoints. Baptiste's fearless hitting kept them alive in crucial moments. At one point in the second set, EALA produced a diving volley that drew one of the loudest cheers of the tournament. Still, experience eventually prevailed. Their opponents edged out the match in a tight third set, ending the dream run. Grace in defeat, hope for the future. Despite the loss, there was no disappointment lingering in their demeanor, only perspective. At the net, both players exchanged a long handshake and a smile that reflected mutual respect rather than frustration. "We pushed them," Baptiste said afterward. "That's something we can be proud of." EALA added softly, "I think we showed we can compete at this level. That matters." Their partnership may not have lifted a trophy in Rome, but it left something arguably more meaningful. Proof of potential. A partnership that might not end here. As they left the Italian Open courts, discussions had already begun among fans and analysts about whether this pairing should continue. There was no official commitment, no confirmed future schedule. But there was something undeniable, chemistry that felt too natural to ignore. EALA and Baptiste walked away from Rome with more than just results. They gained experience, trust, and a glimpse of what could happen when talent meets timing. In a sport where partnerships often take months or years to develop, theirs emerged in days and still managed to challenge some of the best teams in the world. And perhaps that is what made their Italian Open journey so compelling. Not perfection, but possibility. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. Till next time.